Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to another video of PFS Outdoors Making Memory. Today we are going to look at this new crossbow that's coming out. I'm going to set it aside. It is going to be, drum roll, it's going to be the 10-point. Get some of these things out here. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're going to see. Looks like it comes with a box of 3 bolts. Tells you how to have them on the nocks back there. These are Alpha Nock carbon crossbow arrows, 20-inch. They are a 3-pack Pro Elite 400 grain without the tip. See how we need to assemble this thing here today. So this one is the upgraded one. I have the 10-point Titan, but I don't have the Titan that does the decocking. This one here has the decocking system on it, so that way you're able to cock and decock without having to shoot your crossbow. Got this extra stuff out of the way here. We'll talk about it. Got that box in the way for now. See, it already comes in camouflage, comes with the scope. This one's got the flip up risers on your dust covers for your scope lens. Let's see what the directions say here on how to put this old dude together. I'll lay her down like that for a minute. We're doing this together today. So this shoots 380 feet per second. Looks like it comes with everything you need to install it right out of the box, so you don't really have to even get any tools to assemble it. So, let's see what we got here. Got this safety strap on here. Go ahead and take this off for now. Alright guys, we are back out in the field. We have the 2 models of the Titan 10-point crossbows here. This is the older model. This is going to be the Titan 10-point Extreme. This one is my bow, my crossbow here. It also has the AccuDraw system there on it. Not a bad crossbow, not too wide. The newer model, I'm going to set this one down because this is the main one we're going to talk about. This one here, I'll zoom in. 10-point has AccuDraw. This has the decock, the cock and the decock, so that way you don't have to release your arrow at the end of your hunt. So what we're going to go over, and you can see from here, this is quite a bit smaller. This is not even cocked. Once this thing is cocked, these limbs will pull in. I think it's only about 7.5 inches wide. So this little dude, it's shorter and thinner than the old crossbow that we just that we just showed you on the old Titan. So we're gonna crank it. So right here is where you have your decock pin. This is your decock pin and your safety. When you're cranking this will get to a certain point, and most crossbows, it'll put it on automatic safety. And then when you're ready to decock it, you have to turn this back a little bit, but we're going to show you how to do that here in just a second. So first things first, we're going to cock the bow. You want to turn this back just a little bit. Now we release this slide here to come all the way up. We can twist it forward again just a little bit. Take out our hand crank here. I'm going to put her down on the ground because it's a little faster and easier that way. So like the old Titan 10-point there that I have on the ground, that one has a silent crank, but if you let go, it'll spin forward and it'll break knuckles and everything else. You just heard that click, that means we're there. This one is a silent crank, and you can let go mid-crank and it won't go anywhere. So we are there. We're going to crank it just a little bit to take the pressure off. We're going to crank it backwards just a little bit. Put our handle back up in its safety spot. Twist this back again so it can pull the slide out. Slide back down in its home right there. Crank it. Put your bolt in. Now you're ready to shoot. This has 1, 2, 3 lines, so once you get it sighted into your 20 yard, then your 30 and your 40, and then it has an arrow to a dot right below that for the next one. It doesn't have a line, but it has the 3 lines horizontally. This also has the red or green on the side here where you can light up the radicals on the interior of it. So now we're going to decock it. So say you see a deer, you're ready to shoot, you take the safety off, he walks away, you're on safety there, red's dead, you're ready to shoot, push that little lever back and it puts it back on safety. So what you're going to do to decock is you're going to take this tension button right here. Once you get in, we're going to push that button in at the same time while pushing the decock button. You're going to loosen this back to decock. You'll feel the pressure on that button that I've got held in. You can let go at that point. Well, sorry, give me just a second. There we go. There we go. And then you'll see it release. You just crank it down and you can stop in the middle of your crank and it's not going to want to spin on you real fast. You can continue to crank. We're at the end of your hunt, you know, and you're decocking your bow, and all of a sudden that deer finally decides to show back up. You can just start cranking back and get her started back over again.